And guys, I've been doing this a long time, and Taylor, I don't remember seeing a more gutsy effort from a group of kids than this group today. I mean, I am beyond proud of our toughness, our resilience, our competitive spirit. I really thought we grew today. We showed tremendous growth and toughness. We talked about in the pregame about just being a dog in a dog fight and being the big dog, not being a doggone poodle, not being the rugrat, but just being the tough, big bulldog, and I just thought we won we showed the toughness today, winning the 50-50 balls, just competitive. I mean, that team, we're down Audrey, no charisma available. I mean, we got more people over there cheering than we do subs today. Really. We've got 4 cheering and 3 subs, and we used 2 of them. Joe goes 45 minutes. Kyra goes 45 minutes. I think Ashley went 43. When you talk about a little bulldog now, Ashley, that's a little bulldog right there. She just really played well and really rose to the occasion, which you have to do when things like this happen. And look, you don't get ready yesterday when Audrey's sick and can't be at practice. It's too late. But you prepare so when your number's called, you are ready. And Ashley's done that pretty much all year. And when her number was called today, she responded. I just couldn't be more proud of a team. I mean, we had a lot of adversity today. And man, we made big shot, big play after big play. We outshot them 29. We had 80 shots to their 51. We had 24 assists on 30 baskets. That's a great indication, y'all, of a team playing together, playing for each other. And again, we turned them over 18 times. But here's the biggest stat of all. We only had 6. You want to look for the big stat? We had 6 turnovers. That's it. And so, just Kyra and Ashley had 7 of our 18 offensive rebounds. It's the 2 smallest kids on the floor, y'all. And I mean, in 12 of them, they had 12 total rebounds. So again, the ability of Celeste and Joe to play through foul trouble and not get that 5th one, guarding their best player. And again, I know they were 1 for 7 from 3 at halftime and ended up 8 for 17. So they went 7 for 10 in the second half. But we held them to 27 points first half. And I said at halftime, if we can hold them to 54, we'll win the game. Well, we couldn't hold them to 54. But I'm just telling y'all saw what I just saw. You just saw if there's ever been a bigger display of Texas fight by a group of kids that, just had a lot of adversity going into the game. I mean, I couldn't be more proud of them. And you got to tip your hat to them, y'all. I mean, those kids battled their butt off today. And look, I've been doing it a long time. I don't know that I've been down numbers wise like this since the 90s at Sam Houston State. That's a hell of a long time ago. That's like a lifetime for me. And to see our kids do this on this stage against that team, that's a heck of a team over there. They're just super hard to defend, and I'm just really proud of them.
Go ahead, Danny.
So, Vic, to clarify, you all only had 8 available players today?
Yeah, 8 available.
Do you expect Audrey and Charisma back tomorrow? Or is this going to be the way it is the rest of this tournament?
It's the way it is.
Okay. You had said yesterday when you talked to us that I believe the quote was you were a little miffed that your guards were not getting the all-conference recognition you thought they deserved. Are you going to ask for a recount after today's game?
Well, I was just talking about the all-defensive team. I mean, we lead the league in turnovers forced and turnover margin. And I'm so proud of Charlie because I think she's just become a really great help defender. And she deserves to be on the team. But Celeste Taylor's second in the conference in steals. I mean, she's had games of pretty big numbers. And I mean, I'm not throwing shade on anybody that's on the team, but we do have a pretty good defensive team. You know, you look at our last 6-7 ball games, we're holding people to 50 in the 50s. And, you know, we're not leading the league in turnovers forced and turnover margin standing around in a 2-3 zone. It's easy to be let me lay low here. Let me anticipate this pass there. I mean, that's easy. Go out and guard somebody like we do for 40 minutes. And then that to me is worthy of the defense. And there's some great players on that team, but I'm just beyond me how we play. And I just felt like, Joe and Celeste, those are some dogs right now defensively. I don't think anybody just goes, oh, goody, she's guarding me tonight.
Go ahead, Dennis.
Coach, it's to get the shooting effort from your guards, but it just seemed they were making, whether it was Joanne taking the huge charge late, getting the big loose ball at the end of regulation. How much did the intangibles just warm your heart as you watched it play out?
And Dennis, we went to overtime against Oklahoma, and I didn't see a lot in their eyes in that huddle leading into overtime. Today we had the last shot. It was a great look. I knew who we had. We'd gone a long way with a lot of those kids. And, but when we got in the huddle, Joe was like, this is our time. And she had that look in her eyes. And the rest of them kind of chimed in. And so you feel like, I feel like we're growing, we did it, and it's one thing to say it. You better, one thing to talk the talk. It's another to walk the walk. And I thought we walked it today. And I'm telling you that you want to know how it warms my heart. I mean, I couldn't be more proud of this group. I mean, I really am. You just a gutsy effort by these kids today. And again, we had some real adverse, situations in the ball game.
I know you wouldn't have written a script because it's too painful to play the way you did, but since you did, there's a whole how diamonds are made thing. How far will this go to push this young team forward?
Well, again, I think it's going to be something we'll grow on, not just the rest of this year, but in the years to come, next year. And here's the thing, Dennis, I don't think there's just a bunch of people lining up in the NCAA tournament going, oh, goody, let me get Texas and, and hey, look, it's a new tournament and you just never know what's going to happen. But I just don't think there's a bunch of people lining up going, oh, great. So I think this is the time of year. Again, you got to get hot. You got to get lucky and you got to be playing well. And I think we showed today, we really, we played really well today again and fought through some real adversity.
Thanks.
Go ahead, Donnie.
Coach, congratulations on the win. Two things. Defense creates easy offense. I believe he scored 16 points off of 8 turnovers. And then also, can you talk about that? And then also, can you talk about Taylor's clutch free throws the last 30 seconds of the game?
Yeah, so we had 16 points off 18 turnovers, which isn't a lot, but we have to be careful because of our numbers, and our depth. But you want to talk about a kid that's worked really hard, and I've talked to her shooting free throws and just told her, hey, stop touching the rim. When you shoot a free throw, you should be really focused on nothing but net. Get off the rim. I've stood behind her now this last week or two, just talking, because she should be a much better free throw shooter. And she's under 50%, and she steps up today in a big game and mows 6 out of 6. And that's what you do. That's what a player does. You your craft, you work on your game, and then you go put that into action. And she struggled a little bit offensively today, but she made some huge free throws for us. And again, she's worked on it. And so really happy for her, proud of her. Again, all of our kids made some big free throws, 3 out of 4. And if you're going to miss one, she missed the right one, at the end when there's not enough time to get full court to make that shot. So, you're proud of that. You're proud of all of them stepping up, and Lauren made 2 out of 4, but those 2 were really, really big for us. So again, it's what happens when you work on your game. And, I've been seeing our guards shoot it better, and I knew, we would shoot it at some point. we're going to start shooting the ball a little better. We went 13 for 34 from three today for 38%, which I'll take. You know, that's a good number from three now. 30, you want to be in that 30 range. We shot 38% from three. So that's good. That's about equal to 56, 58, getting close to 60 from two. So we'll take that.
Go ahead, Jeff.
There we go. Coach, I want to say as recently as maybe 2-3 weeks ago, you told us about the heart and how heart wasn't where you wanted it to be, and you can't coach heart. It was there tonight. How did that change, and is it here to stay?
Well, I sure hope it is. You know, it's me having to coach your heart. I want to coach your mind, you know, and when I have to coach your heart in a huddle, that's an issue. And sometimes, you know, changing a culture and changing you know, you got to get kids with a competitive spirit. You know, at some points, enough's enough. I mean, I tell you this, y'all have heard me say it a million times. When you got Texas on your chest, you're getting everybody's best shot. And it doesn't matter if you don't deserve it or have earned it. It's the people that have gone before you. And it's just the way it is. So that's what we signed up for. If you didn't realize it, I'm telling you now, if you're going to play for me at Tech, that's what you're signing up for. You're going to get everybody's best shot. And, you know, that's what my staff and I know. That's what we embrace. And so, you know, hopefully these kids see that. I mean, it was a tough, again, a big challenge today because of our numbers, our limitations, because of the way the game was. I mean, we had a lot of adversity, but to see our kids fight, I mean, that's what I want to see. You know, I'm glad the outcome's the way it was, but I would be just as proud of them, y'all, if it hadn't have been, because I saw them fight. I saw them have a competitive spirit. And that's what, in my mind, that's what our program should hang our hat on every day, every game. When the TV comes on and people across the country see women's basketball, when the game's over, they can go, dang, those kids play hard. That's all I care about. Because if you play hard, you got a chance every night.
Go ahead, Cedric.
Yeah, Vic, I know you love testing your kids, and when Charlie fouled out, that was a test, 2:54 to go, and it gave you a little glimpse of life without Charlie. That's going to be the situation next year. And how proud of you that they stepped up without their best player on the court.
Well, again, I'm really proud of them. I mean, it really proves the team aspect. Lauren came in, did a good job. She commands the other team's respect. Our guards stepped up, made some big shots. Again, man, Charlie is such a tremendous player and a difference player, and she commands everybody's, you know, double. You know, she gets no single looks. And that's been my biggest complaint, Cedric, all year, is that kid's doing it with double and triple teams. Her numbers are better than everybody's, just about. She's got more double doubles than everybody except a guard at Troy. She's doing it night in and night out. You know, you want to penalize a kid for 1 or 2 games in a 26 game schedule right now? I mean, give me a break. And I just don't get it. But I'm proud of our kids for stepping up. Lauren played 13 plus minutes and did a great job for us, but I thought her teammates really stepped up too. And again, Lauren's going to be great. She's going to be that 30 plus minute, you know, 5 player next year, along with them coming in, the #1 kid in the country. It's in junior college. And then you're going to have Deanna Gaston healthy, you know, and so we're going to have some options there, but certainly the way we responded tonight, I'm happy to get, you know, to play another day and give Charlie another opportunity in this tournament. I know she wants it, along with my entire team. You know, we're excited about the opportunity to play another.
Go ahead, Danny. Last one.
Vic, there's obviously a turnaround before tomorrow. Is there something you do with your players when you guys get back to the hotel to give them some rest? And I don't know if you instruct them to go to their rooms and not leave until tomorrow. You get them rested before tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna, I told our trainer, Adam, and I told the girls, I said, I don't care what you do the rest of the day, other than when you go back, those kids that played that many minutes, 37 for Charlie, 245s, a 43, they're gonna get in an ice bath for the coach for 8 minutes. If we got to bring the ice to their room and put it in their bathtub, they're going to get in an ice bath up to their waist and do it for 8 minutes. The rest of the time, they're not going anywhere. We can't go anywhere. So go take care of yourself, get some good food, get you a good nap, and be ready to go tomorrow. And again, it's don't let your guard down, wear your mask. You guys already know. I mean, you can't relax right now. This is the most important. Our kids have worked hard all year to get to this point. We need to relax and let our guard down. Wear your mask, wash your hands, keep good hygiene, and just go get off your feet right now. Go watch the game, enjoy the rest of the day, get some rest, and we've got to play in less than 23 hours. So, hey, fire up. I mean, it don't get no better. You get to play basketball tomorrow. Come on, don't have to practice. No shoot around. Are you kidding me? You just get to suit them up, lace them up. Let's go play again. I mean, man, life is good.
Thanks, Coach.
And thank y'all for being here. Praise the Lord and hook 'em horns.